You get the message your iCloud storage is full, and inevitably Apple just wants you to pay more money so that you have more storage capacity. However, there are some simple hacks that you can take that will help to free up that space and prevent you from having to give Apple more money. The first thing we're going to do is head into your settings. From your settings, let's get to your iCloud settings and identify what the main culprits are that are using up so much of your iCloud space. So from here, tap on your name and then tap on iCloud. This will show you your iCloud storage, what's currently being backed up, and we're going to go through all of this. The main thing that I would walk you through initially is to identify for your personal phone what's taking up space, what you need on your phone, and what you don't need on your phone. So the first thing we're going to do is tap on storage at the top. You can see I have used 1.8 terabytes of 4 terabytes. However, that's a lot of storage, but I share this with my entire family. If I tap on family usage here, you'll be able to see Aaron uses 500 gigabytes, Haley, Tyler, etc. And then me at the bottom, 260 gigabytes. So if you are sharing it with a family, of course, they will take up more space. But what we're going to focus on is what you have used up in your iCloud storage. And the main thing that we can do from here is to look through this list. In my case, the number one culprit is iCloud Drive, but in a lot of instances, it could be iCloud Photos, Messages, Backups, etc. Let's walk through all of that to help free up space. The first thing is iCloud Photos. Almost always, this is the largest storage for most users on iCloud. Now from here, you can see it's taking up 73 gigabytes worth of storage on iCloud. The nice thing is if I scroll down and tap on View iPhone Storage and then Photos, you'll be able to see it's only taking up 8 gigabytes worth of storage on my phone. This is because most of all those photos and videos are just being backed up to the iCloud. We can change that if we want, depending on your preferences and how much storage is on your phone. So let's go back again to the iCloud Photos. And the nice thing is from here, we can tap on Review Photos and Videos. And you'll be able to see it will immediately give you some options to be able to free up space. Now there might be duplicates on here and you can go through and delete those. You can tap on Videos here and you can see it orders all these videos. At the very top are the largest videos for file size. If any of these you don't want, you can tap on it and tap on that trash can icon at the bottom left, and that will delete it from your iCloud as well as your iPhone. Now, after you've gone through that list and gone through those screenshots and deleted all of those, another thing that we can do on here is if we go back and back again, we can see it says Save to iCloud. Let's tap on See All and then iCloud Photos. Now from here, if I scroll down, that gives you two options, optimize iPhone storage and download and keep originals. This is two different options. One is I usually use optimize iPhone storage. Essentially what this means is it'll keep a small thumbnail version of that photo or video on your iPhone, and then it will have the full resolution on the iCloud backed up. However, if you tap on download and keep originals, that will download all of those photos and videos in their full resolution onto your iPhone. Sometimes basically swamping out your iPhone and you will no longer have any space on the physical hard drive of your iPhone. So most people want to switch this to optimize iPhone storage. Now, there's another thing we can do to free up photo space, because if we open up the Photos app itself, keep in mind when we're in here, there could be deleted photos and videos that are still taking up space on iCloud. So let's tap on Collections here, open up Utilities and tap on Recently Deleted. You'll be able to see 158 items in here that are still taking up storage on my iCloud. So I'm just going to tap on Select and then tap on those three dots and I'll hit Delete All and delete all from my iPhone as well as iCloud. Now, we've gone through all of those steps for the photos, but let's also go through the steps for your backups, your messages, etc. But before I do that, if this helps you out so far, hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button. It only takes you a couple seconds. It really helps me out if you hit that like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Now, let's hop out of here and go back into your settings. From your settings, let's go back out of here and back again. This is back into the iCloud section here. And the next thing that we're going to do is go through some other big culprits that are using up your data. Tap on the See All, and then from here, you'll be able to see I'm backing up all of these items. So iCloud Photos, iCloud Drive, Messages, etc. So on any of these, if you just don't necessarily need that information backed up, you can just toggle it off. Like my iCloud Mail, I could just choose to turn that off if I didn't necessarily want it backed up to the iCloud. But there are other options as well. Keep in mind, a lot of times Messages takes up a huge amount of space on your iPhone. So let's go back out of here, and then let's go back again, and let's go back again. We're at the very beginning of your settings, and let's go to your message settings and change a couple things that will help to free up space if you choose to do so. So let's go down to the bottom and tap on Apps, and then go down until we find Messages on this list. Now from the Messages settings, let's again scroll down until you see the option that says Keep Messages. And it says Forever, usually is the default. However, you can switch this to 1 year. And essentially what this will do is it will delete out all text messages and the photos and videos associated with them that are older than a year. Sometimes people have years and years, even a decade plus worth of messages. And if you choose to delete everything and only keep 1 year's worth, it will delete out all of that data. However, keep in mind, of course, you won't be able to get those photos and videos and messages back. So just think about whether you actually want to do this first, because it will delete out all those. You won't be able to recover them, but it will free up a lot of space because essentially you just have less photos and videos in the Messages app that are being backed up to your iCloud. Now, there are other things that we can do as well. Let's go back to the very beginning of your settings and tap on your name at the very top and then iCloud. From here, again, let's go through other items that could be taking up a lot of space. Let's tap on Storage here at the very top and then scroll down. So we went through iCloud Photos and Messages. Let's go to Backups. Now, you should have a backup of your iPhone, but sometimes people have old iPhones that still have a backup in their iCloud that they're never going to use, or an old iPad that they might have sold or gotten rid of. So if you see any backups on here that is not your iPhone or your iPad or Mac, essentially a device that you use regularly, just scroll down to the bottom and hit turn off and delete from your iCloud. This will immediately free up some space. Now, another thing that you can do, this is for my backup on my iPhone. You can see Roblox is taking up 469 megabytes. I don't use Roblox that much, and I don't need it being backed up to iCloud. You can see other ones like Google Home. I can turn that off. Learning to read, I don't use that too much. I can turn that off as well. Just go through all of these steps and turn these off. Keep in mind, sometimes it's a bit glitchy and you might need to do it twice to actually have it turned off. This will essentially free up space because even if you have an app on your iPhone that is currently being used, you're not backing up all the data from that app to the iCloud when you don't necessarily need to. The next thing I would recommend doing is hopping out here. And let's go to your app library and search for the Files app. Now within the Files app, let's go back to the very beginning of your files. You can either just tap the back button or browse at the bottom right. Now keep in mind, similar to photos, you might have deleted files on your iPhone that are still being backed up to the iCloud. So let's tap on Recently Deleted. And if you have any files in here, just tap on those 3 dots, tap on Select, select all, and then hit Delete. And then delete. By going through this process, you have deleted all of those random files on your iPhone that you don't necessarily need, but haven't been fully deleted. Because most of the time, when you delete something on your iPhone, it just goes into the deleted folder. It doesn't actually get deleted from your iPhone. By going through all of these steps and going through your settings, of everything in your iCloud backups, we've essentially reduced the amount that you're backing up every single day. Keep in mind, if you do still need space, you can always tap on change storage plan, and you can change that storage plan by paying for a little bit more space. But again, I would recommend regularly going through all of these. If you are running out of space, essentially clear up as much space as you can so that you don't continuously have to pay Apple money to be able to back up your device.